all right, we've got 5 days to make another sale, otherwise we're out. Last week we did make one at the end of the week, but I don't know if that was luck or skill, so we're gonna have to do it all over again. Let's see if we can do it. Holy fuck. Finished that gym session. I think it's about 20 to 9, something like that, 10 to 9. Today was actually decent, long story short, because obviously we only worked 12 till 4. People were like, not like very hungover, but people were probably pretty fucking hungover, whereas I was fine. Yeah, I mean, the day, like, I think because I was in sort of, I couldn't give a shit mood, calling my qualified leads, and I was a lot more kind of going against the grain a bit, where instead of just hard pitching them, I'd be like, oh, is this, hi, Harry, it's Harry, I did, mate. And then I used the World Cup game, the fucking Mexico game, England won 3-2. I'm like, oh, did you see the game last night? It's like the classic fucking, you see the game, man? The game last night, oh, the big game, the thing with the dudes and the football, the big game, and they put the ball in the back of the net, dude, for that shit. But I just, oh, do you watch the games? And I just fucking pickpocketed phrases that I'd heard literally from the half an hour, or sort of, the hour before the session even started, from the other dudes in there talking about the football. It seemed to help me build rapport. And then after that, then I start fucking asking people shit. You interested in this? You do a pitch, I'd be like, oh, is what I'd do again, instead of just going straight into a pitch after that, I'd be like, something. So say it was like, you're selling fucking trees. Instead of just being like, oh, mate, you need to get a fucking, I don't know, what was it, pine tree? Like, you need to get a pine tree, mate. I'd be like, no, I don't know if pine cones are up your street. I don't know if they're up your street at all. And then I'd just stop and I wait. Well, I might be. No, absolutely not. It's fine. Like, glad I didn't throw a pitch at you. Or they'd be like, oh, I might be. Depends on what you got. And I'd be like, I got something pretty nice in front of me. I'd love to read it out if you give me permission. Yeah, go on then. And it's like, boom, they've given you permission. Like, and then it helps you be more calm. You're not rushing it. And then the thing, if you like rush a pitch and you're just trying to get it out as fast as you can, all you're getting in your head is like, how far am I going to get before they just hang up the phone? That didn't happen. I had one guy, long story short, because I want to keep these bits short now. I had one guy, wasn't interested straight away. I was like, fine. Asked him about the Wimbledon. Said like, hard to get it that far ahead. And then I was like, he's like, what else do you do? And I was like, oh, mate, we do X amount of, things a year. What you'd be interested in? He was interested in the golf. So, the BMW one. Tried to get him on that, but he actually wanted more places than we had. I think we could get him in stock, but I don't know. But the one after that, he asked about the Masters. I don't think we do the Masters. We do them a bit, but you have to like get it more special because, let's be honest, it's the fucking US Masters. It's like one of the most expensive things. I think you even get to play on the course as well. So, like big bucks money. And he wasn't really flinching. Long story short, we could be in for like a 50k deal on next Tuesday. Now, this is the thing. I either get fired before then, and then they just give that deal to someone else. And I hope if they do, if I'm out, like that person fucking gets it, 'cause that's a hell of a deal. But if not, hopefully be myself, because that would be mega, mate. I was looking at the commissions, and you're looking at like $1,500 to $3,000 commissions. That would help me out so much financially. I wouldn't even like spend it or anything. I'd just have it sitting there as like a good chunk of change, knowing like I'm good for a bit. Like I can breathe even more. But the thing I have, and I want to like sort of get this little bit of teaching out to you, is with any sales like that, I never feel entitled to it. I'm never like, oh, I'm guaranteed that deal. Oh, that person owes me a deal. None of that shit. I'm just like, I almost act like that deal's not there. I'm going to prepare like a fucking demon for it, because that preparation will last me a lifetime, even if I don't make the sale. It's the idea of like, I want to come in prepared. You don't rise to the occasion. You fall to your highest level of preparation. If my preparation is just, do you want to buy it, mate? Fucking weak. For if I come in like, I know exactly who the fuck's playing, I know exactly the previous tournament results, I know exactly the package, or at least packages, if I don't quite get the information, how much things are going to cost, what you get for it, you sound like a fucking professional, like you've done it 100 times. You'll be like, yeah, this. So that's what I'm going to go for. We've got basically 8 days to do it. We might be out of job by then. I did see something on Indeed, which was pretty interesting. It was like a GCSE job thing of like, tutoring, like I think it was like a appointment setter. It sounded quite interesting. You know, before when I was doing the agency, I was like, oh, fuck that. Now it's more like calling, and I've done the agency, I've done more cold calling sales now. Like, we'll call it an actual job, you know, it's like more corporate 9 to 5. I'm like, yeah, it actually sounds more enjoyable, like actually diagnosing someone. You know, just, it's like I can already hear the fucking Impact Team script in my head of just like, your pillar 1, because you said like you struggle with revision, so like you got accountability, that's gonna help that. Pillar 2, you've got the I don't know what we'll call it, the fucking, what do you even call it? I can't think what the fuck you call it. Like structure, like you've got a structure of exactly what to revise and when, so you're never thinking like, oh, I don't know if I need to revise more than that. And then number 3, you've got the actual coaching itself, so someone telling you like how to do it, how to do this. That's going to be fucking $1 million grand. How do you want to proceed? But it's just all sorts, like breaking it down. But that sounds interesting. I might be into it, but I don't know. If I can bag that 50 grand deal though, oh my god, that'd be legendary. For the fucking CV as well. It's like cash collected, whatever the fuck, you know, rubbish. But anyway, I went to the gym. Didn't do anything crazy. My left ankle's a bit weird, and I'm really at the age now of the big old 24, and you know, I've seen too many injuries on myself where I'm like, it's just not worth it. So I did like a bunch of hip thrusts, did a warm up in the upstairs bit, and then I went for a sprint. I think I did like maybe 200 meters, 300 meters max at like 16 speed, and then I went up to 800 for a tiny bit, and then just put it back down to 11, put it down to 8, and then just walked for like 700 meters, because I just like, I'm not that bothered. Get some calf work in, and then we'll go. And then I've just got in the car now. But yeah, I'm gonna go to Tesco's. One last thing as well is I didn't fold and get a Red Bull today. Super proud of myself for that. It's little tiny wins. Like, looks like nothing today. Over the long run, those things add up. And my reward, this is how it's not tricking your brain, but it's almost associations. Atomic Habits 101 is like, make it easy as fuck. Like, and the words you say are super important. If you say like, oh, I'm always a piece of shit, or I'm always a failure, no matter what you do, if you're trying to score a goal, or you're trying to get a good grade on a test, like, you're gonna think I'm gonna fail it. Like, you don't have confidence. So I'm like using the word reward. I'm like, I'm rewarding my good behavior today with chicken. Like, if I was gonna spend that £2 on a Red Bull anyway, might as well buy some chicken with it. And that's gonna fuel me good. But then I'm gonna get home and just do whatever. There was something else I'm gonna talk about in a minute, but I'm gonna wait till I'm in the Tesco car park, because I need to kind of get the fuck out of the gym car park. Decided it'd be better if I just record me driving, because then I can just yap and I'm already there, rather than just sit down and spend even more time. But something I had was, anyway, on the way back from, holy shit, that car's been actually fucking artillery bombed with bird shit. That thing had the Blitz on the front of his car, but with bird shit. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I was on the drive home, and I thought about the guy about the US Masters, and in my head I started thinking, I was like, how would you like unethically sell it to a degree? Not because I want to, but I think it's just sometimes when you think like that, you come up with different solutions that you wouldn't normally think, because you limit your thinking by saying, I'm never going to do it. And I started going into like more dark territory, like 4,000 weeks type shit. Like, you know, I know some salesmen do this. I don't know if they do it in the Impact Team, maybe a bit, but it's not that bad. You know, it's like, you got 4,000 weeks on average, you live till 80. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you've only got one life, basically. Like, you really want to not take this risk now or whatever. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, you really want to pass up on this fucking golf opportunity to play on literally like a PGA Tour, I don't know, World Cup fucking equivalent, unbelievable grass and playing conditions, the top pros in the world, not like pros, like the top 10 pros in the world and plus. Like, so you want to pass that up, because the thing is, mate, next year you pass it up, fine, you might get hit by a fucking car, and then you can never walk again, and your arms are fucked. You can now never play golf again. Maybe you can play like handicap golf, but probably not. You're probably going to be debilitated. I'm like, and now you've lost that chance forever. You might have got to play at the Masters or whatever, and at least you had a great time. And anyway, the more I start going on this tree of thinking, I was like, I'd guilt trip this motherfucker. I'd bring up my friend that died, Lucas. He was killed on a motorcycle crash when he was 17 and I was 16. And, you know, obviously it sucked at the time. It still sucks now. I wish he was here. He was fucking awesome. I'd love to talk more about him. And I will do on future videos. But, you know, it gets to the point, like, I can talk about it quite comfortably now. I'm not close to crying, like, my voice will hold up and it stands. But there's sometimes, like, every now and again, it's like ebbs and flows where it kind of gets to you. Like, you'd be like, oh, I fucking love that dude, I wish he was here. And then sometimes you think about it, you're like, I really fucking miss that guy. I'd fucking do anything to, like, have one more conversation with him. And it gets you down and you cry a bit, and then within about 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, you're straight back to, like, just picturing his voice, being like, all right, dust yourself off. Get up, get the fuck back on with it. It's very powerful. But the thing I was thinking of was, I was like almost telling this story out loud to the fake guy on the sales call, and it got me upset, because I just started thinking about it. I was like, fuck, I miss that guy. You know, it's like, you could be hit by a fucking car next year, you don't even know, that could be the last of your life. And then I sort of zapped out the sales, and I thought, yeah, whatever, like, obviously you wouldn't. I was like, you probably get, like, absolutely nailed in trouble for that shit, because, you know, he was pressuring me to buy. You'd be like, that's not what you want at all. And then that kind of snapped me out, and I thought about my own life, and I just thought, like, well, the fucking truth is, it's the same for you. You could get hit by a car on the way to work tomorrow. A fucking lorry could take you out. Anything, bro. You'd be crossing the street and someone's drunk driving. You just don't know. And then I really thought, like, you don't know when it's your time to go, whether it's like a crazy injury, cancer, or death. And it kind of scared me a bit. For usually once, I'm not one to be too scared of death. I think just about everyone is. I think you can kind of accept it. Like, I've accepted it. Like, fuck, if my friend Lucas can die that early, what's to say I won't die, you know, young as fuck. And someone that, like, smokes and has, like, 8 wanks a day and drinks whole bottles of vodka doesn't live till, like, 107 years old. But the point I'm trying to get to, I got upset. So the first time I was, like, crying over Lucas. I thought, fuck, man, I missed that ginger fuck. And then after that, I just started thinking about my own life. And I just thought, you don't know when you're going to go. And I thought, that's so terrifying. And then after I, like, kind of got over it a bit, I just thought, it's kind of liberating. It's like the smoke cleared. I had the, you know, get up, dust yourself off kind of thing in my head. And the Hans Zimmer Oppenheimer Time song started playing, whatever it's called. And I was just like, and it actually was playing on the car. I had it on my playlist. And it was like everything went clear, and I had this, like, channeled aggression. I call it blue flame energy. Like, anyone could be a roaring fucking furnace, like, but it's like, can you be like that blue flame, like blowtorch, just concise, controlled. I don't even know. Just perfectly in one area. And I think that's important. Because when you got that blue flame, that's when you can do real good shit with it. And I thought about it, and I'm just like, I need to have more urgency, in the sense of, like, I don't have enough urgency in my life. Here I am, like, having this fake scenario of challenging this guy. Be like, oh, mate, you only live once. Could fucking die and get hit by a car. Play some fucking expensive golf, right? And then I just started thinking, like, shit, like anything. Like, oh, I'll do the Spanish tomorrow. I'll do the gym later. I won't go as hard. I don't know. I'll eat healthy later. I've got teeth that are fine. I've got limbs that are fine. You don't know when it's your time to go. You don't know what's gonna happen, and it doesn't mean you need to walk around eggshells. Absolutely not. I think far from the opposite. I think it should almost give you this, like, thing of, like, well, considering I could go tomorrow, I might as well fucking enjoy everything. Like, just juice every lemon for its, you know, drop of juice. Because I thought about the cold calling, and I was just thinking about my friend Lucas, and I thought he would probably kill to, like, he'd trade it, just, like, the luxury of having to fucking cold call strangers rather than, you know, be in the ground. I thought that was interesting. It's like, you know, you give anything to do like that. You, like, you complain about, fuck, I gotta call random people. It's like, yeah, mate, it's better than being cold underground. Fuck. It's dark, bro. But the more I thought about it, I was just like, yeah, so you just gotta crack on. I think, you know, take the time. You can be sad, you can be happy, you can be angry. Just feel it all. But that kind of really was just like a kick up the fucking arse and like a, what the fuck do they call it? Like a morphine injection or whatever. You know, the one where they're like, I was like, fuck, it's like I had so much clarity. It's like even with, you know, the sales, you got to make a sale by the end of the week. I'm actually so calm and level-headed, especially after recovering from last week and the nervous system reset. But because of that shit as well, where I'm just like, someone at the end of, you know, your news at the end of the week might be like, you've lost your job. Fuck. All right, I'll get a new one. I'll be all right. I'll be fine. Someone else's news was like, yeah, you got 6 months to live, or, you know, we've found cancer in your body. Like, it's good that we found it now. We'll have to act quickly. Someone found out their mum's not coming home tonight. You can always get another job. You can't get another mum. So, dark topic, I know, but that's kind of, you know, I'd rather say that my experiences and how it is rather than everything's sunshine and rainbows. I think these thoughts and the way I'm able to construe them and articulate them is exactly what makes me a very happy person, because I don't shy away from it. I think sometimes you just have to lean into it. I think you've got to get out. You've got to learn when the fuck to get out. I think if you live in that headspace, yeah, it'll fuck you up big time. There's knowing when to, like, dip the toes in, go for a little swim, come in before the fucking tide goes out or whatever it is, the tide comes in. I think it's that. But I'm gonna go to Tesco, I'm gonna get some fucking chicken. I'm so fucking tired, it's like 7:30. I think I had 5 hours sleep. I woke up 2:30 because of a dream. And now, I'm not late for work, but it's like, I've basically got myself now. Don't really have time to eat. I might bring some Weetabix with me. I'm bringing like my fucking toothbrush and sodding toothpaste to work. So someone's in the shower and I don't even have time to brush my teeth. Thankfully I've been able to have a shower, which is good, but yeah, not good. I think I want to make the plan tonight of cat something. Just get the fuck to bed. Like, just miss the gym tonight. Just get in bed, eat food, get in bed. It's day 2. I'm trying to make sales before the end of the week. As you can see from the fucking glistening on my forehead, it is very hot in the house. I'm not going to speak too much on today's events, just because nothing even bad happened. I just want to try and get this edited while it's still early. The biggest lesson is, like, still going to bed too late. Like, I had 5 hours sleep last night. I had a fucking dream that some kind of, like, clown Freddy Krueger thing was, like, chasing me through some, like, somehow, like, indoor park, like a giant ceiling, but in a cave, a big cave system. But it looked like one of those, like, kids' indoor parks. I remember it's, like, chasing me. I didn't mind it too much. I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. But it's chasing me around, and I remember say it's like, for example, let me see my bed. Like, imagine, like, the thing is there, and I'm standing here on the other side of the bed, and it just kind of, like, almost just phases through instead of, you know, collision instead of going around. And I was just like, no, I'm not having that. You can't just fucking do that. And then that, you know, and then I, like, almost went out a layer of the dream into another environment, but then the clown somehow was still able to get me. And then again, I just thought, I was like, this is some Freddy Krueger shit. Again, I wasn't worried, or, you know, it was a bit intense, but I just thought, nah, I was like, this is a fucking dream. And then I woke up and it was like 2:21 in the morning. And I was like, fuck. Because I'd gone to bed at like 12:30, something like that. So I knew I was going to get fucked up sleep. I was in super deep though. So that's good. Tonight is a chance to recoup it. You know, it's 8:14. Thought about something, you know, we always say like, oh, like when you wake up in the morning, this, you're like, fuck, I wish I'd gone to bed on time. There's nothing you can do about it. You just like complain about it the whole day. You get home, then you kind of do what you want. Maybe you go to the gym. You're probably not really going to do much Spanish, even though you want to. And then later on, you get that motivation. Because you're like, oh shit, I need to go to bed soon. And suddenly, urgency creeps in. Because you're like, well, I've really not got that time. And then you get into the flow state, and then it's late again. And then the cycle repeats. Whereas I thought, instead of thinking like, what would benefit future Harry, or what would what would be beneficial for me tomorrow? I've tried that line of thinking for years. It doesn't really work for me. I thought about what I want to try today, which is like, pause, you almost have to stop being present with yourself in today's line, and you have to go back and think like, if today didn't exist, what would yesterday's me want me to have now? Let me just think that's right. That's what I was saying earlier. Well, actually, no, sorry, it wasn't that. It was just like, if I could go back, what would today's me tell yesterday's Harry? It's like, go the fuck to bed because I'm tired. And it's like, that's what you do. Tonight, it's like, oh shit, I am technically tonight's version of tomorrow's me. Wrap your head around that one if you can. So I'm going to try that. But yeah, sales, I think I'm having better conversations with people. Pitching more stuff, like golf and, I don't know, just other shit other than just fucking Grand Prix. It's a lot more fun. It's a lot more conversational. I don't have to fucking yell pitches down people's faces. Nervous system's not getting spiked to the fucking moon. But yeah, I'm gonna edit this video. There's not too much I want to say tonight. I want to do some fucking Spanish. Also, I'm just saying, let me flip it. You can see it. Duolingo is a bag of shit. Like, the whole economy of, you get punished for getting questions right. fucking ludicrous. Anyway. Okay, so today's Wednesday. Didn't fucking get any sales, but we pushed the deal to tomorrow, hopefully. Could be another Wimbledon on a Thursday. It's like 2 days before, technically a day before. You know, you've got to make it. If that goes through, then we're open for the Tuesday one. If not, someone else is gonna have that fucking crazy deal of, what the fuck do you call it? The US Masters. Again, I'm not really gonna say too much. It's 8:30. I'm not gonna go to bed, but I'm gonna start like winding down soon. Two nights of 5 hours sleep is like you don't even feel like tired. I mean, you do, but it's not that one where you're kind of like this. It's one where you're like, you know, fucking full beams, but you feel weird. I was very tired on the way home from work, like driving. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I hope to be picking up the camera and being like, fuck yeah, do you know what I mean? We got a sale or something, or maybe we're like, ah shit, like we've got one day to make it or we're fucked. But I'll do like a little video in the morning as well, just, you know, before I go to work, so you see like the emotions and stuff, because I've always said this is why I like documenting things. You can only get that emotion once. Like, it could be an hour later, a day later, a week later. After tomorrow, like I say, after the shift on Thursday, I'm only recounting my memory of an emotion versus the actual emotion there. So like, say I was like nervous as shit, I can only say I was nervous after it. I can't be nervous talking about how nervous I am until that event. So we'll cut till tomorrow and we'll see what's going on. Alright, it's the fucking Thursday morning. It's about 7:30. I sort of like woke up twice. Once at like 6:10. Was stirring till 6:30, but kind of fell asleep. Woke up 6:30. Oh, I just stirred a bit longer. Then boom, woke up 7:10. I was like, shit. I've eaten my food. I've sorted the cat out. Fed her. Still gonna go for a shower. 'Cause I feel like greasy and gross. And then we'll fuck off to work. So that'll be a quick shower. Today is really the only day we can make a sale, alright? I have faith for Friday. I don't think I recorded after Thursday. We didn't get that Wimbledon sale. Called the guy like 8 times, didn't pick up. I was like, fuck. Today's the last day. I'm currently at Weetabix. Zoom in. Oh, wrong one. See what I mean? I've said this before to people. Apple camera is so dog shit for trying to autofocus. Anyway, got I'll read this. I'll go for a shower. And we'll fucking bounce. Likelihood is we won't have a job after today, and honestly, that's kind of freeing. I'm like, fuck yeah. It doesn't mean you get to fuck around after. It's more like, oh, I don't have to think about anything for the weekend. I'll go see my brother tomorrow. Talk about jobs and stuff. Got a bit more freedom. I can sleep. Like, I'm sleeping better. It's gonna be good. Like, you see what I face? I'm like, we'll work it out. It'll be fine. But yeah, we'll pick it back up after the end of today. I think I've still got to upload the last week's version of this, and I've got to edit this one. But yeah, and then we can do a weekend vlog. So yeah, I'm on this bench. It's very nice. Got this scenic view. I'm gonna play right now. It's very peaceful in the cars. You can't hear them when you're on like a fucking motorway when they're just cruising by. Under 30, it's nice. Yeah, I just sort of went into this morning and I was like, I can't do this shit. I was just like, I said to my manager, I was like, nah. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. You don't want to give it one more day? I'm like, nah. He's like, you're a hell of a grafter. You're a hell of a reference. So that's good. That's exactly like, if there's anything you can learn from me from this, it's like, give it your all while you're doing it, but I think learning from the agency, I think it's time to know when to pull the plug too. I think you have to understand, like, sometimes slogging it out isn't worth it, like, in the sense of you're just almost like torturing yourself or punishing yourself for no fucking reason. So yeah, also there's fucking flies on a shit real quick. I don't know if you see it, a piece of shit somewhere, or is it there? I've never, you know, people say like flies are all covered in shit, they're always landing on shit. I've never seen it. Like, when they say the expression like flies to a pile of shit, like, genuinely, like, I've never seen so many flies on a pile of shit. It's disgusting. It's really giving me like the fucking heebie-jeebies about like when a fly lands on you, just thinking I've seen loads of them, a pile of dog shit. Anyway, but it was the right call to do. I think the important thing, like I said, is the reputation. Like, just work your fucking ass off. But I think you got to know when to pull that plug. Got to know when to be like, shit ain't fucking worth it. You know, like, you're just suffering for no reason. But I'm going to go home. I'm going to hit a nice gym session. I need to charge my phone. What the fuck? Tuesday the 14th of July. Been job hunting past 2 days. I've got the exit interview with one of... with like the HR from to say over there, so obviously it's not copyright, I can't think of the word is, you know, privacy things or whatever, but it's probably gonna be like 20 minutes long if even that. I'm just fucking shitting it, like, I'm not, you already left, Joe, you already quit, it's gonna be on good terms anyway. You just always like, fucking hate it. But I'm glad it got sorted, because it means I can go to the gym after this. I think once this is sorted, I'm gonna make a protein shake and then just edit the YouTube videos, because I put them off. Like, since I've got this stretch where I'm job searching, now's like the perfect time to, one, get the backlog sorted, and two, we can like properly vlog now for a bit until we get a job again and we can create those foundations. And I want to like almost vlog me trying to create the foundations before we get a job. Oh, and I'm going to cut to after this call as well. That call was actually pretty positive. I won't lie, it was only about 18 minutes long as well. Went like that. I was a bit towards the end, just like, when's this gonna end? Like, come on, stop asking me questions. But no, it was positive. Nothing really bad to say at all, to be honest. But I'm gonna go to the gym in a minute. It's 5 to 3. About to be 3 o'clock. Push day, I reckon. Let's get it. This is why I love spiders and I fucking hate flies. Look at this shit. He's got him. Literally just witnessed this fly trying to get around, buzzing while I'm trying to do work. Spider's getting him. He's fucking webbing his ass. This is incredible. Spider's like, yeah, I'll come back when you shut the fuck up. So interesting. Sounds like the noise that was coming from your mum's bedroom last night. Once the spider's eating his ass, I'm gonna move the spider outside. I won't kill the spider. That's why I fucking love spiders. That fly was pissing me off. I'm trying to do my work. I'm trying to fucking send CVs off to I'm like, fuck off. Sounds like a fucking tattoo needle that's been plugged into a heavy metal guitar amp. Fuck off. You deserve to get eaten, you stupid fucking fly. But anyway, back to it. Alright, it's a couple days later after I last recorded this fucking fly. I think it was 2 days ago. And yeah, he's there. He's fucking dead now. Long dead. All his juices, his life juices have been sucked from him. The thing I found interesting though is he was hanging around there somewhere. And you can see the fucking spider's legs there, look. But like the fly disappeared after about, I don't know, 15 minutes. And I'm thinking like, where the fuck's it gone? I lifted up the plant pot and it had almost created like a little fucking hanging cocoon for the fly. Like under one underneath. What? Underneath the plant pot. In like one of the holes. And then the spider was like in one of the other holes. It was kind of like fucking, yeah, a bit weird. It was interesting, but someone with like fucking tyrophobia, yeah, don't look at that shit. Let's see, where is he? He's coming out to play. See if we can, he's going, but like, yeah, let me see if I can lift this shit up. Oh, he's there. But yeah, like, you see these sort of holes under it. The spider was in one of them, and Jesus Christ, that's kind of a beautiful spider. Look at it. Very nice sort of, what do they call it? Fucking armor. Let me try and put it back. I don't want to squish him. Careful, mate. Careful. There you go. There you go. Should be good now. I'll move your corpse. Yeah, it's fucking hollow, mate. Let me try and get on the background. Come on. I don't know what kind of fly these are. I might try and Google them. This type of fly with the fucking kind of stripes, evil, bro. They're so loud. Yeah, I'll get rid of them in a minute. But I'm gonna end that this sort of vlog here. I know it's a fucking long one. I doubt anyone's watching it through, and that's fine. Maybe you're from the Maybe you're from the future and you did decide to watch it, or maybe it's just future me looking back for clips. How you doing, mate? All right, I hope you found some good ones. I think that the flies on the shit was pretty funny. I don't know, but I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna go to the gym, go for a little run, get some food after. You can probably tell the energy in my voice. I'm putting it on a little bit. Like, I'm not tired. I've had sleep, but you could see how fucking drained I was during that last week. It's been almost a week. Holy shit. I've been just job searching this week, but I'm going to sort of prepare some stuff. I'm not just going to instantly like jump on a vlog tomorrow. Maybe I will do a little spontaneous one, but I need to like clear up my storage, and I think sort of almost plan vlogs a little bit more. I've understood now, like, after just raw dogging them for time, where it's like, I don't want to fully plan everything out, because like the random bits is where the jokes come from, the potential clips, I don't know, the life advice, whatever it is. That's where the beauty is. I think just having more structure, like, right, we're gonna this is like the goal for the week. Maybe we could record it in a time lapse. We could do bits like this, bits and bobs, add a bit more to the editing. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here. If you have watched the video, hopefully you found it at least somewhat insightful, if maybe not enjoyable. But yeah, leave any feedback you want, anything you want to see in the future. I'm happy to do, like, I'm gonna call them like bullet vids. In terms of like chess, you have bullet games where it's like 1 minute aside, versus like these fucking classical games that are like half an hour long. It's not even, I don't even know if you consider it rapid at that point. But yeah, I'm happy to do some little bullet vlogs or like blitz ones. But yeah, signing off now.